Now this island was made by someone named Regubck. I put their name in the video, and right here they seem to have some kind of classic Japanese setup with the temple and a giant idol next to it, and it's really nice. The aesthetic is really nice. There's a bar across the street. A lot of people have these creative ways of setting things up. This player seems to shine at setting up areas. Like this is a nice little teddy bear area. They have areas all over this map, and it's just well designed in such a way that I can't really do much but commend them on it. When we walk over to the beach here, I'm seeing that it has a real almost industrial kind of look to it. There's pickup trucks, a giant antenna, and a huge container just sitting shoreside with a burning barrel. And there's even a forklift right there, and it's like, it's very industrial. Usually people on this beach area, they will set up like, you know, surfboards. I know I set up surfboards, but he has a setup in such a way where it's like workforce related. And it probably says something about the designer himself or herself. And it's really unique. I've never seen an industrial beach on my Dondoko Island adventures. Now when we go back here, he has a nice little gaming area, you know, a little area here and there. He actually uses the flooring, which I respect. A lot of people leave it grass. Oh, hang on, some bad guys. Oop, nope, nope. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, so back to the tour. Sorry for the interruption, folks. Yeah, and they have a nice little alleys. I love alleys. I try to make alleys myself. I like that little sushi spot he has. And look, he has a playground. It kind of reminiscence of like Public Park 3. I like the vibe he's going for. He has a dining area. The dining area is really nice too. Like if you look at the setup, it's really clean. They have the truck right there. It's convenient for the people to get the food right off the truck and sit down. The setup is very believable, and I really like it. Aside from the maybe the wall right there, but I think that it's really good. All right, we got the soda machines, we got the Ibisu pawn shop. I like the flooring. I really respect players that use the flooring because it adds so much more flavor to the level that you create. It just brings life out of it rather than just leaving it all grass. It makes the areas just a lot more believable, and it creates the atmosphere of an urban environment. Now, like these Dondoko Islands, I would like for them to have more to offer outside of the community. Like, I mean, like the community itself is good, but at the same time, the setup is unfortunate to the point where only people that spam like golden statues get the most views because they have the highest points. You can't message people, leave comments on the maps, or even rate them, and you can't even save them to a playlist, to which would make the game a lot better. Oh, I like this park area. I respect that. So yeah, it's just no way to save things onto playlists so that you can go to your favorite maps and get an update whenever someone else changes some things. I think that'd be nice, or at least have some kind of chart like of visitors, people that visited your island, and maybe have them like, you know, make money that way instead of like, you know, I mean, you can travel and do chores on other people's islands, but I think that they should make it so that you can at least like, you know, have customizable tours. Because like what I like to do on my things is I like to set things up like hidden, what do you call those guys, onomichis. I like to hide them between my levels and have players just, you know, venture around and just have fun just looking for them. I think that's a nice way to, you know, have fun on this game, a little more fun. And that said, I'm gonna check this island out at night. Islands look very different at night, mostly because the lighting is not really natural. It just has like this glowing effect. And even though it's very limiting, it's still nice in its own way. Like you can set your island up if you know how things illuminate. You have to pay attention to the object itself, because some things they illuminate, and the colors complement each other. So you can actually put the right structures next to each other and get some sort of good effect. I'm not seeing anything here. That's why I don't use the temple, because it's very dark. It takes up too much space and it's just impractical. So I respect the setup that the person did, but yeah, at nighttime this could hurt your map a lot, as you can see. There is just a bunch of darkness, but and the best part of the map is by the stores and the buildings. So we're gonna just check this place out at night, and you know, we're gonna hit the biggest part of the map and see what it looks like at nighttime, because this person does a good job at designing. And look at that from here. You can see that Lucky building is a good building to have because it adds that urban environment. And this street is nicely illuminated. Yeah, they did a good job with this map. And yeah, that Lucky sign, look at it. It's like a city. And it adds so much to your map at nighttime. It looks good during the day as well. So that is a highly recommended, like, you know, shop if you're going to use any. Mix up the enemies. Get out of here. Okay, back to the tour. All right, so we're gonna try to, and look, they use the path. I like the flooring. I really like the flooring in the path this player uses. And let's see, there's blood on the ground, money. See, little stuff like this. This is what I'm talking about. You can make like little things happen, give your maps a story. I would like to see the series. Hey, look at that, a hidden on them. Yeah, just like I do. Yeah, I hide them. Yeah, and it would be nice if the game would just like elaborate more on this. Look at the shiny floor effect. The cross tiles are good for shiny floor effects. I use them around the Lucky building as well. These trucks have a nice glow to them. This street is nicely illuminated. They thought of everything. You can tell, even a statue. This is nice. You see, in the areas with least amount of lights. Yeah. You see, I like what this player has done. They've done something like, they've made their urban environment so full that it gives the illusion of a vast city. And that's what I've been trying to go for a long time. And I haven't been able to do on my own. I mean, I think I did. It depends on who you are in your opinion. But I just never got it this well done as this player did. Like their city, I literally feel like I'm in Camarocho. And I think that that's a great job. I mean, just look at this place. The street, look at the purple illumination. They thought of everything. Look, they set it up in a way where it's like the floor tiles complements the purple from the building and it shines onto another building that's also purple. And it turns the entire street purple. This is well coordinated. Whoever this player is, they did a very good job. Look at this. This is a whole red light district on the map. Perfectly done. Look at that purple illumination. Yeah, this was done well. Yeah, another Odomichi. Such detail. And it's rare to find maps like this because all of the ones that are at top are usually like, you know, spam maps or unfinished. Yeah, they did a very good job with this map. It's like no matter where I go, it's just full and it's full of life and it just looks really good. Yeah, this is, I would say the base is the weakest part of the map, especially at nighttime because of that temple. I feel like if they can keep the temple, that's their aesthetic, but if they were to get rid of that temple, this map would just be a perfect map. This was actually well done. This is one of my favorite maps I've ever visited. This regubck, he did a real good job on this one. And yeah, may as well end off on the Sujimon battle.
Let's give it everything we got.
Okay, so I admit this is one aspect of this game that's like my weakest point, and I'm also not in favor of it. I like the joke. I think the joke is hilarious. And the game does have its own kind of, you know, fun element to it, but it's just not my thing. I get that it fits in with the whole, you know, RPG play style, but I think that this mode should be, in my opinion, done away with for, you know, more space for the Dondoko Island adventures. But that's just my opinion. Sujimon, if you like it, there's nothing wrong with it. It's you know, fun in its own right. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's just really like tedious sometimes, especially when you're like trying to give island tours or you're just trying to set up your island and you're constantly being attacked by like pigs and you know, bears or whatever. And you always got to go to that other island just to, you know, fight these guys and then train your guys to fight them even more. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that. But, you know, I like the idea though. It's really hilarious. It's funny. Every mission with the professor. It's just really funny the way they just categorize these people that are attacking in Kamurocho and such as like these Sujimon, like like these kind of subhuman type humans. I think that was really funny. I never really thought to see what their house looks like. Let's take a look inside. Ah, minimalist. I respect it. Nice and clean. Yeah, let's check upstairs. Maybe everything's up there. Nope, still minimalist. You know what? I like it. It's neat. It works. Thanks for joining me on the tour. If you like the video, subscribe, and hopefully I get to your island as well. So do a good job setting it up. Later.